support of this measure, and I yield myself as much time as I may consume.
Gentleman is recognized.
First of all, I want to thank Mr. Chabot for authoring this resolution. I also want to thank Representative Joe Crowley for his extraordinary dedication to all the people of Burma, including the Rohingya people. Chairman Royce, thank you for bringing this bill forward and for your leadership on this crucial issue throughout the years. This resolution calls on the government of Burma to release Burmese Reuters journalists Walon and Kaw Soo who have been sentenced to 7 years imprisonment following their investigation into the attacks on Rohingya civilians by the Burmese military and security forces. There's overwhelming evidence that these journalists were entrapped by the Burmese government, who targeted them because of their reporting of the military's horrific crimes. Their jail sentences are part of a broader issue. Despite elections in 2015 that brought a pro-democracy civilian government to power, the Burmese government still operates on antiquated laws that lead to locking up prisoners of conscience, even when their only crimes are reporting information that is unflattering or inconvenient for the government or for the military. This resolution rightly calls on the civilian government in Burma to repeal the laws that have been used to crack down on civil society and free expression, and to pardon prisoners of conscience who have been imprisoned under these unjust laws. We must take a moment and reflect on the context of these arrests. The journalists were investigating what we now know were the crimes against humanity and genocide of the Rohingya people. They should not be sitting in a prison cell. They should be celebrated for faithfully carrying out their obligation to report the truth. This resolution does something else that is very important. It states that in the opinion of the House, the atrocities inflicted on the Rohingya people by the Burmese military constitute genocide. Now, it's important that we call it by name. It's a critical step towards justice for the victims, so we need to use the word genocide. I'm glad that this resolution urges the Trump administration to call for this atrocity for what it is and pursue accountability for this heinous violence. With this resolution, Congress continues to assert our leadership and show that we stand with the Rohingya people. We will not be silent as the Burmese government allows or tacitly encourages attacks on the press and on civil society. We will call out injustice when we see it. So I support this measure, and I urge all members to do the same, and I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman from California.